welcome Cavalier fans to Week 4, pre-Week 4, to Coach's Corner. And so we want to thank everyone for following along if you're out there, and hopefully you can come to the games. But if not, you can follow along and get the latest news on Cavalier football, on the pre-talk for this week's game, and the recap of last week. So we'll start with the recap of last week's game. Cavaliers traveled over to Minster, and Minster was 2-0 at the time, as we were. So a pretty hard-fought game. We felt like we were in control of the game, really for the most part. The second half got a little tight, but we really felt like our offensive and defensive line were the difference in this game. Those guys on offense, Brandon Forstuffel's our center, Caleb Mayday and Big Blake Spangler are the guards, and then our two tackles are Nick Clooney and Malavey Bettinger. Really did an excellent job knocking them out of there, and really our running back Petey Post, I think, had 150 yards rushing. So that was really telling in the game. Our defensive line, Mitch, led by Mitch Fullenkamp, along with Nick Clooney, Mitch Clooney, Chase Brueggemann, Brandon Holman, and then a couple of the big boys come in. Caleb Mayday comes in a little bit when we need him, but that O&D line really did a great job last week to get us that victory. The final score was 28-17. I would say, as we look back at the film, probably wasn't that close the way I viewed it. I guess we gave them they blocked a punt and we fumbled inside our own 10, so their two touchdown scores were less than 10-yard drives. So we felt like we were in pretty good control, but that was a good team we played. Their skill guys were good. Their quarterback was pretty good. So good, hard-fought battle, and it was good to get in a good, tight game towards the end. There got a little exciting. There we had a goal line stand there at the very end of the game, but with less than a minute to go. So, and then we held them and ran out the clock there. But good matchup with Minster. They're a good program, good new coach. Started last year, so they're moving forward. This week's game, we go into St. Henry. Obviously, historically a big game for both of us, being 4 miles apart, and historical two good programs over the years with several. I think they have 6 state titles and we have 4. So some really good backyard brawl, as a lot of people call it around here. St. Henry comes in at 3-0 as well as we do. They are much improved from last year. I think their offensive and defensive line are much improved, playing really hard. They have a quarterback that can run and throw and played last year, so an experienced quarterback. We'll see. We'll see how the matchups work out. We feel like our O&D line is a strength of ours, and so it'll be a good matchup up front, and then we'll see whose skill guys seem to get an upper hand, and special teams and all those things that go into the game. We're looking forward to the game. It's going to be exciting. It's at Coldwater this year, and so hopefully they'll bring a good crowd over. I know we'll have a good crowd for this matchup, early league matchup with both teams being undefeated. Injury report a little bit. Brody Hoyne did practice a little bit today. He's running around, and so we'll see. We'll kind of test him out on Wednesday and Thursday and see how he's doing. If not, Jack Hemmelgarn will play just like he did last week. I think it was 18 for 24 last week. So that's an excellent showing with no interception. So we're real happy with the way Jack's playing. Brandon Holman, one of our defensive tackles, has a bruised Achilles tendon or stretched Achilles tendon, something like that. So he probably will be limited, but we have several other D tackles that can rotate in there and do a good job for us. So. Other than that, most of our varsity guys, our starting guys, are pretty healthy, and so we feel good about going into the game. I'm sure they feel good about going in the game, so it should be a good matchup Friday night. The weather's supposed to be nice, a good fall, 60-degree fall night. So again, if you're out there watching, I appreciate you following the Cavaliers, and looking forward to the game Friday night.